What's good, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Weekly Outlook. In the last Weekly Outlook video, we had discussed that we can expect some bullish reactions on gold, Euro USD, AUD USD, GBP USD, and then a continuation below. Now, we pretty much got that on Euro USD and GBP USD, but on gold and I think AUD USD, the move was slow, but the reaction was as expected, right? We formed a top here on Thursday, if I'm not wrong, yes, and on GBP USD and Euro USD, the top was formed on Tuesday. So that is what I meant by slow. Now, what can we expect in the coming week? We'll be talking about that, of course. And in saying that, this week I've posted, if you are part of my Telegram, I had posted this on my channel, and I've got some suggestions: USDJPY, CADCHF, GBPJPY, and GBPUSD. So this week I'll be analyzing these pairs only. Now, if you want whatever pair you want me to analyze, feel free to drop your comments below. I'll add that and I'll make a weekly outlook video in the next one out of it, right? So let's dive into the analysis now. So let's start with gold, of course, and on a weekly time frame, I had mentioned that closing below this is showing signs of weakness on gold, and you could expect some bullish reactions only for gold to drop below. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, I had mentioned the level 1924, all right, and this is exactly the level from where we've got rejections, and we have continued. I'm assuming now we'll continue to drop below. The below levels are 1870 and 1835. I'll explain why. So this is an imbalance level, and on 1835 is your daily imbalance level. So it's a very high probability that gold could continue to drop below. And now if I use my fibs from the high to the low in this entire range, currently we are witnessing a 0.38 rejection, which is a very healthy rejection if the trend wants to be continued. So it's a very, very high probability that the top has been formed, that the top is in place, and now you could expect some retest of this previous supply zone and then a continuation below, right? And now into this demand zone, I want prices to stay compressed so that the drop is possible, right? If we see some bullish reactions, again, it will be a very messy, very untidy price action. I want prices to drop into the demand and then compress, like very small moves into the box, basically going sideways, and then a huge drop on the downside, right? So this is pretty much my anticipation with gold. Let's quickly dive into GBP USD. Weekly time frame, I did mention that we will sweep out this low. We did that. We've closed below as well. Now there is a demand right below. Daily time frame, what's happening? Closed below, of course, and there is one more inducement, and this is the weekly demand zone, right? So I would be very cautious or unless and until we don't enter this. Yeah. So right here on a 4-hour time frame, this was my recent structure, which I broke, right? The low, we've clearly broken below, and we have left some sort of imbalance right here. So this is a very simple trade that could play out. You could enter right here, SL right here, somewhere around this, and target could be this and this as well. Both of them are valid, and this is again a good 1.5% of move that I'm again trying to anticipate. So make sure you keep an eye on GBP USD, keep an eye on this level, and as and when price taps into this, you could expect some very good reactions on the downside. Let's dive into DXY. I was bullish on DXY since past few weeks. I had mentioned this already, and we got this trend line break. After that, last week weekly outlook, I mentioned we could expect some bearish reactions or be sideways and then continue higher. That is exactly what we got, right? And now 105 is a very simple, very easy level which we could target, and that is where I will start being very cautious with my gold shorts, with my GBP shorts, with my odd euro, all these short trades, right? Because that could potentially mean a reversal is incoming again, or a continuation possibly on the downside. Now let's drop into CAD CHF. Now, upon a request on the last weekly outlook video, I had broken down the analysis of CAD CHF last week on the Telegram channel itself, and this was, I think, the expectation. So we did get some bullish reactions and then a continuation below after that. And then again this week, what has happened? We've trapped the buyers. If I go on a weekly time frame, yeah. So what have we done is we've trapped all the sellers right here, and after that, based off a daily time frame, rejecting higher, we have trapped the buyers as well and closed bearish into some sort of demand zone. If I drop on a 4-hour time frame, if you get to see some sort of bullish support being formed right here into these levels, into this zone, then only then look for long opportunities. Otherwise, weekly, monthly, and daily, all these major time frames on CAD CHF are bearish. So there's no point in looking for long opportunities unless and until it's filled, it's with a lot of confirmations, right? So this could be done only if there's a 4-hour support being formed, or else completely avoid it. Wait for prices to either tap this zone or this zone right here. This is where you could expect again a potential continuation below. Could be this, like this, or could be like this. But definitely we this doesn't look like a bottom as of now. If we breach this high on a daily time frame, then clearly we will become bullish. But apart from that, this is all just liquidity and could be easily taken away by the markets. Let's drop to GBPJPY. Now, based off a monthly time frame, what's happening is we've tapped into a monthly order block and currently reacting from a monthly supply zone, right? So here, if I now drop into the weekly time frame, we have rejected the monthly supply zones comfortably. And now what's happening? The daily time frame, we have broken structure on the daily time frame, right? We have turned bearish, and now if you get some reactions on the upper side, there is a clear imbalance right here. Price could come and tap into this and then again continue below, right? So this is a very good probability that could play out, and I'm interested to look for shorts on GBPJPY. However, if here in this box itself price starts to stay form some bullish support, we could see a continuation high and the sweep out of this previous high, right? So just to trap more buyers and just to take out the early sellers out from GBPJPY. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking with this. So let's begin with a monthly time frame on USDJPY. So what have we done? This is monthly bearish supply zone clearly, which has broken structure, and we have tapped into that. So we can expect some very, very wild reactions. Let's drop on to a daily time frame. Weekly, I don't think so there's anything much apart from the supply zone, and we have broken this. Daily time frame, what's happening is we are now again entering into the daily daily order block level, right? However, the reaction is pretty bullish. It is not at all convincing for shorts as of now. So for time being, you could comfortably keep buying right here, at least until at least until this level is not hit, 147.900 odd levels, and then potentially this level, 150.100 odd levels. You could continue to buy at least until these levels are not hit. And as of now, the price action looks very bullish, and there's no need to short as of now, right? So just wait for support being formed, and then a continuation higher. You could easily target these levels, and post that is where you need to be cautious, because that could mean a reversal is incoming. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, guys, for this week. I hope you found the analysis helpful, and make sure you comment below about the analysis, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.